So what's going on, guys? This is EK1 Gaming, and today we're going to be looking at something that's funny to do with this update, and you probably all heard about this on social media already. I just kind of want to give my 2 cents, shall we say. I'm going to try not to make this a very negative video because I know my last video was a rant. This is kind of not a rant, but it's kind of just saying, hold on a minute, be consistent, make sure that your rules are your rules and you're following your own rules. So today, TU10 dropped, okay? We've been looking forward to TU10, of course, because there's so many different changes. There's new weapons, new gear, all this stuff that people are wanting to get and go and farm for and earn. Now, if you wasn't aware that TU10 drops today, a week from today, Season 2 dropped, which has some of that gear locked behind it. So you have to have Season 2 to unlock the gear. Now, with that said, when they released TU10, people purchased the premium season pass, okay? And what happened is, when they purchased this pass, it gave them all 100 levels worth of gear, items, everything, all at once. So now we have players who have just paid $10 for the premium pass, and they have got every single piece of gear and weapon that is locked behind the season pass that nobody else has unless they did that. Now, to me, I'm like, fair play, fair play to them. If they've got it, fair play to them. However, let's take a look at what Ubisoft or Massive had to say about this actual thing. So, this is their reaction to it. We are temporarily disabling the ability to purchase the Season 2 pass. We are temporarily disabling the ability to purchase Season 2 pass from the in-game store and Season 2 menu, due to a bug which immediately grants all seasonal rewards from the premium track. I'm like, well done, guys. Yeah, you fixed it quick. That was fast. It was within a couple of hours. So it's fast. The next bit, not so good. Players who have already purchased a Season 2 pass will keep the pass and the associated rewards. Pardon? So we're stopping anyone else from getting these rewards. You can't get them for another week. However, if you did just do that little bug thing that's happened in the game, you can keep all of that loot. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You're good. Now, I'm not like bitter about it because I knew about this and I purposely didn't do it because I didn't want to spend any money on the game. I didn't even want to give them my $10 so I could do a video showing it. Like, that's how bad I don't want to spend money on this game. Now, they go on now to say, this is not a bannable offence and no action will be taken against affected players. So, me being me, I think to myself, somebody who's got all of that gear, right? So someone who's got all of that loot, the mantis, they've got all these different weapons, different gear sets, right? What kind of advantage have they got on a player? They have got an advantage, right? They've got an advantage. They don't have to now farm. So if I go in PvP, I'm going to technically go against somebody with a full gear set and have, say, the mantis, which is going to absolutely destroy me because I can't get that gun anymore. So it's an unfair advantage, right? Stay with me on track here. Now, I found this old post from 2 months ago about account suspensions, and this is from the Division team. So it says, basically, we were recently made aware of a bug that could be exploited and allow players to increase their damage. So basically, the damage glitch, the DPS glitch. People exploited this in order to gain an unfair in-game advantage. Okay, that's fine. The use of this exploit, now this is the interesting bit. The use of this exploit has negatively impacted the game's economy. That's to start with. So talking about the game's economy, that's basically everything to do with the game, like how it drops, like rewards and stuff like that. It's ruined the economy of the game. Just like as if you were to buy a season pass and have all 100 items or all 100 levels worth of gear given to you like that. That kind of would break the economy of the game. Leaderboards, okay, it's probably not that relevant, to be fair. And it's been hugely detrimental in PvP and negatively affected the enjoyment of the game for many. So, if I go in PvP now and someone shoots me and kills me with a Mantis because they've got a full build for Mantis without having to even farm, just pay $10, pay to win, is that not affecting my enjoyment of the game? Now, this is not me saying that people that did this should be banned. Now, that is not what I'm saying. 100% not. I do not agree that people should be punished because it's their fault. The point what I'm trying to make is they're not consistent in their approach. So this breaks the code of conduct, okay? But me basically getting all the gear in one swoop is not breaking any code of conduct. And it's not ruining the game's economy. It's not negative effect on my enjoyment or anyone else's enjoyment of the game. Let alone your own enjoyment, right? Because now you've got all that gear, you don't need to do the season. So what? You're going to have like everything straight off, which is not good. Now, I just don't get how they can let you keep the gear. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't say, hey, you've just got the gear, you can have it now. That's like saying all the gear I got from the glitch, I can keep the gear, but hey, we're going to ban you for a week. Which is what they should have really did, right? But so why now can you keep something? You shouldn't be able to keep it. Like I'm all up for getting one over on Massive, don't get me wrong. If there's something to get for free or a little bug or an exploit, you know me, I'm all over it. Like I'm all over that. I'm all up for it. But don't put out a statement saying, this is not against the terms of service, it's not against anything, don't worry about it, you just keep the items, it's fine. But nobody else can get the items now. Nobody else. Just those, however many people who have already got it, nobody else can now get it. Now, in my opinion, this is what should happen. Either one, they take away the items from them people. And I'm sorry if you've done this, and I'm sorry if this is going to annoy you. One choice. Take the items back. Let them keep the season pass because they're paid for it, right? But take those items back, okay? Option number 2. Every item that's on that season pass, put it in the outside loot now. Just put it in the open world loot. That's what you can do. Just give it to everybody. Don't give it to everybody, but at least make it so I can get that in this week. Why do I have to wait a week to get something that someone else has got who has done exactly the same as me? So there's your 2 options. Like, I think the way that they're handling this is terrible. I think, again, like I said in yesterday's video, it was a rant video yesterday, and I was right. I was right. How do you do that? Like, how is that a thing? How does that even work? How can you put something out there? So, I'm lost for words. You're putting it out there, and then when someone clicks buy, they get all of that gear and what like that. How do you not know that's going to happen? How do you not test that? Who made that part of it? Who is responsible for that? Somebody messed up. And who is actually overseeing these people who are making all of these mistakes? And why are they not being pulled into the office, into Ubisoft? Because I know when you go to work, if you do something wrong, you're in the boss's office. You're getting your ass handed to you or sacked or whatever. Why can Massive keep getting away with it? And I'll tell you why. Because Ubisoft don't give a crap. They don't care about the player base. All they care about is money. And Massive are very good at marketing things to get people to spend money. Just like the raid being a week early for Warlords of New York. And all of a sudden, yesterday, the Warlords of New York went on sale. Wow. Great marketing, by the way. It's fantastic. I can't knock it. However, come on, man. Like, come on. Ubisoft need to step in. People need to be stepping in and stopping what's happening with this game. Because these mistakes are not small mistakes. These are things that affect players everywhere. And let me tell you, a couple of other bits before we end the video. I know somebody that dropped the big horn on a challenging mission. So exotics are broken. Okay. Broken. How can that happen? How can that happen? it's it's crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they have done. Let's end it on a positive. I think they've done something good with the time to kill on heroic missions. I think that's good. The rifle build's still viable. The M1A still viable, and I like that. So let's not end it on a sour note. Let's end it on some good things. The loot quality, is still. I beg to differ, but the person I was in a group with today dropped like 6 exotics and about 5 perfect god roll items in like 3 hours. So clearly they've done something, but my RNG is obviously not very good, so which is fine. So ending it on a good note, that's all I've got good to say for it now. I just think the way they handled this is wrong. Let me know, comment section below, if you think they should lose the gear, or you think that they should just release the gear now to everybody to make it even and fair. And let me know what your thoughts are. So take care everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video. Let's go!